It's so sad that this day and age we can still have such impunity meted by the police officers. The case of Albert is so frustrating. It is so painful and sad. Yeah, how can like a civilian be killed in a police station? They are saying that that guy hit his head on the wall until he died. Is it even practically possible that you can hit yourself on the wall until you die? At sometimes the pain will persist and you'll be exhausted. All that guy was just brutally murdered. Yeah, it's so sad. And if you try to connect the dots leading to this guy's death, like you can't understand anything because the guy was picked in his home in Migori when he was having a lunch with the parents. Yeah, there are several police stations in Migori, Homa Bay, even Kisumu. Why drive this guy all the way from Migori to Nairobi, almost 300 kilometers? And there are similar police stations, and the case could be handled in Homa Bay or Migori. Yeah, so that is a first question. Then second, yeah, in this cell that this guy hit his head until he died, were there other inmates? Were there because it is always known that police cells in Kenya are always very crowded, yeah, super crowded, yeah. Were there other people in the police custody, yeah? Then the OB of this guy, the OB, the occurrence book, people, the lawyers, the families have been denied, meaning his case was not recorded in the OB. He was not booked by any OB after the arrest. Yeah. So that is also an inconsistency. Yeah. The OB book has not been brought in public. This cell, mostly cells in the police stations, do have CCTV. Where is the CCTV footage of this guy killing himself? The people at the morgue eh, are saying this guy, eh, it wasn't only his head that was hit. There were defensive injuries from the hands, the body, and all that. But that will wait for the autopsy. But clearly, yeah, this guy was brutally killed. The family was denied access to him during all this time of he was in the custody. So the family, the lawyers, and all these were denied this custody, the to see him and all that. Yeah. So there are so much inconsistency with this, and the boldness of the politicians and these police generals just picking up people and killing is so annoying. And I think it is time for the youths to get out there to occupy Central Police Station and to occupy everywhere because these people are becoming bold each day, just picking someone, killing them in the cold blood, and people moves on. That is so unfortunate. It is so pathetic. It's so backward. It's so and you look at the politicians, they're silent only for a few. Even the Migori politicians are still silent. You look at the government bloggers, the likes of Robert Alai, you cry foul because you ask yourself, where is the humanity in all this? Yeah. So this case must be pursued to its logical conclusion. Yeah. Justice must be served to this guy, the Langat DIG of police, who is the main suspect in this murder. Yeah. Because this guy was picked up because this guy, they are saying Albert published some corruption case against Langat. Eh? And now I'm seeing the Inspector General has interdicted the OCS and junior police. We want you to go for the bigger fish. This cannot just slide this way. Yeah. The ex post that this guy published has not also been publicized. His accounts are also suspended. So, like, you try to connect the dots and all this. This is well orchestrated murder by the government and police operatives. Yeah. So, these, together with the abductions, the killing, the disappearance of the youths that have been going on in the country, eh? The boldness of these people, Kenya is really trading towards the abyss. And I'm pretty sure if this Kasongo Uongo man and his factions cannot get the apps together, it will be too late. It is going to be too late. But I think with the finance bill and all these things that are happening, it's time to go back to the streets.